Welcome to Practice Easy English. Phrasal verbs with on. Hold on. To wait for a short time. Hold on, I'll be there in a second. Just hold on a little longer. Help is coming. Hold on. Hold firmly. Hold on to the handle tightly. He held onto the rope as he climbed up. Hang on. To wait briefly. Hang on, I'll be right there. Just hang on for a moment, please. Hang on. To hold tightly. Hang on to the railing when going down the stairs. Get on. To board a vehicle. Quick, get on the bus. I got on the train right on time. Get on. To have a good relationship with someone. She gets on well with her coworkers. They really get on with each other. Go on. To continue. Please go on with your story. I'm listening. He decided to go on studying. Go on. To happen. What's going on outside? There's a lot going on in the city today. Call on. To ask someone to do something. The teacher called on me to answer the question. Call on. To visit someone. We're going to call on our grandparents next weekend. I'll call on you tomorrow. Take on. Accept a task or responsibility. I'm taking on a new project at work, so I'll be busy. Can you take on the responsibility of feeding the cat? Take on. To begin to have a particular quality or appearance. Her face took on a worried expression. The room took on a festive atmosphere. Take on. To hire or employ someone. The company took on several new employees. Turn on. To switch on. Turn on the light, please. She turned on the TV to watch the news. Turn on. To suddenly attack. He turned on his friend after the argument. The dog turned on the intruder. Try on. To test the fit of clothing. She tried on the dress in the store. He wants to try on the new shoes. Rely on. To depend on. He relied on his father for financial support. Rely on. Trust or believe. You can rely on him. He's trustworthy. Focus on. To concentrate on. You need to focus on your studies. He focused on finishing his tasks. Catch on. To understand. It took him a while, but he caught on. She finally caught on to the joke. Catch on. To become popular. The new song caught on quickly. Trends can catch on so fast. Brush up on. To improve a skill. I'm brushing up on my English. She's brushing up on his cooking skills. Keep on. To continue doing something. Keep on practicing and you'll improve. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Live on. To survive with limited resources. She lives on a small income. To eat mainly one kind of food. She could live on bread and water. Pass on. Give something to someone else. Could you please pass this book on to Sarah? Kindly pass on the good news to your family. Pass on. To decline an offer. She decided to pass on that job offer. No thanks, I'll pass on dessert tonight. Stay on. To remain in a particular place or position. She decided to stay on at the company for another year. Stay on the line, please. Urge on. To encourage someone. Her coach urged her on to keep practicing. Looking on. To visit someone briefly. I'll look in on Grandma later today. Sleep on. To delay making a decision, often to allow time for consideration. I'm not sure about that offer. I think I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on it and let you know tomorrow. Put on. Place clothing on one's body. Put on your coat, it's cold outside. He put on his shoes quickly. Put on. To gain weight. She's put on some weight recently. Work on. Try to improve something. I'm working on my English skills. She's working on her cooking skills. Drag on. To last longer than expected. The meeting dragged on for hours. Catch up on. To do something that you haven't had time to do earlier. She's catching up on her homework. Catch up on. To have a conversation with someone to exchange news or information. Let's catch up on what's been going on. I'll catch up with you later. Count on. To depend or rely on. He always counts on his friends. You can count on me. Bank on. To rely on or depend on. You can bank on him to get the job done right. I'm banking on good weather for the picnic. Plan on. To intend to do something. I plan on going to the beach this weekend. We plan on visiting Paris next year. Act on. To take action based on information. You should act on this advice. We need to act on this problem immediately. Settle on. To decide or agree on something. Have you settled on a name for the baby yet? She finally settled on the blue dress. Carry on. To continue doing something. She decided to carry on despite the challenges. Let's carry on with the project. Carry on. To behave in a noisy, excited, or uncontrolled way. Stop carrying on like a child. The kids are carrying on in the living room.